This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The B3As will send a 22-member team to the World Junior Track and Field Championships July 22nd through the 27th in Eugene, Oregon. And over the years, the 242 has been really successful at this event.
Last World Juniors, we had a double gold medalist in the likes of one Angelique Strawn, who won the 100 and the 200 meters. Subsequent to that, we have had performances by Lothario, Corley Mins in the triple jump. You know, and prior to that, Shanae Miller in the 400 meters, and prior to that, Q Ferguson was a gold medalist in the 200 and a bronze medalist in the 100. But in the history of these games, just interesting to note that our first medalist was Eugene Green in the triple jump, and that was in 1988. So the Bahamas has had a history of medaling in this meet.
Now, it's always nice to look back on past performances which put Bahamians in the spotlight, but when competition begins on July 22nd at the World Junior Championships, all that goes out the window, and it's up to this current group of athletes to make their own history, and B3's boss Mike Sands thinks they are more than capable.
It's a very, very solid team. If you look at the individual performances of the athletes, and they, like I said, they've all qualified, and they stack up, reasonably well against the rest of the region and indeed the world. And so, with the right synergy and the focus, the mindset, we believe the team will continue to make us proud. You would have heard Tyrone speak earlier about our performances at the world. Youth and junior level, and there's no reason to think that those type of performances will not continue. The kids, the athletes, the coaches, they all focus on being able to, first of all, qualify for this event, and then when they recognize that they've qualified and they've been selected, I think there's another level of adrenaline rush that goes with it that causes them to want to be able to continue. That would just transpired in Marina, Mexico about 2 weeks ago, and so I'm looking forward to a very good performance from the team as a whole.
The Bahamas will be represented in 4 disciplines at this year's Youth Olympics in Nanjing, China. One of those disciplines is tennis, and as Kelsey Johnson tells us tonight, this just goes to show how vibrant our tennis program has become.
The Bahamas is the only English-speaking Caribbean country with 10 junior tennis players ranked high on the international charts. The 6 junior boys and 4 junior girls who consistently compete in future tours are among the top 1,000 players in the world. According to newly elected president of the Bahamas Lawn Tennis Association, Elwood Donaldson, that is no easy feat.
For a small country like the Bahamas to have players, junior players, in the top 200 is a great achievement. One of the things we also have struggled with that is funding, as persons may not be aware that in order to build ranking in tennis, you have to travel and play tournaments. It's fairly costly. We do have some assistance from the government. Some of our players are on subvention, but some of the junior players are not, so sometimes it's sacrifice made by themselves and their parents, and sometimes some friends of tennis, but we commend them for making the effort and doing well.
About 25 junior players train at home right at the National Tennis Center. Plans are in place to assist those players as well as the senior players.
Tennis, unlike maybe some other sports, is a costly sport to train. You have coaching fees, you have tennis rackets, stringing, equipment, and what we are trying to do as an association now is to try and utilize our National Tennis Center to become a national training center. A lot of our players are training abroad and spending a lot of money on accommodations and training and coaching, whereas we have the facilities here, they'll be at home, it's cheaper, and we have the coaching capability.
The BLTA is getting set to send off a 16-member team to Hiddick in August. Kelsey Johnson, ZNS Total Sports.
All right, thanks a lot, Kelsey. Well, the Coca-Cola Queen Drusilla was a part of the B-Class competition last week at the All-Anders Barry Islands Regatta, and this was the first time the crew had made their way back to the big yard since the passing of the boat's legendary owner and skipper, King Eric Gibson.
We did okay. We had some little problems at the start. We got 2/3. which was good, but we could do better. But, you know, as time go on, time progress, we will get it.
We trying to do as King used to do when he was living. We started with a kid. This is our jib puller. He trimmed the jib for us, and this is half of the crew, but tell them they ain't seen nothing yet. It's yet to come.
The ZNS Sports Challenge team showing yesterday that we're not all about the competition itself. Those of us who were able to get away joined up with officials from Carib Med and hit the road, all in an effort to give back.
Mr. Greenslade, on behalf of Carib Med International, Carib Med Bahamas, Carib Med Trinidad, we would like to make a donation on behalf of the ZNS Sports Challenge of some secure underpads to the Unity House.
May God bless you and keep you and all of you to do the best you can for others as you do for us.
The Sports Challenge is about competing in a number of sporting disciplines for ZNS employees, but the main first we are trying to achieve, we're trying to be first in the community and helping those that cannot help themselves. So this is a win-win situation for us. This is our main goal, trying to help Unity House, different charitable organizations in the country. So we might come third or fourth in track and field or flag football, but for all the employees at ZNS, our main objective is to be first in the community, and that's what this event is all about here today.
This is important. I think this is significant for us as a newsroom, as a ZNS team, to come out into the community and to just interact with the senior citizens here. A lot of times, you know, they don't have anyone really to speak with. They may be overlooked, you know, and sometimes you just want someone to speak with. And so for me being here today and just speaking with some of them, it was a great feeling. I was able to trace some of my family heritage actually, because a lot of them are from Long Island as well. So this is a great initiative, and like Julian said, you know, we're looking to be first in the community, and I think, you know, we've started something today.
Couldn't have said it better myself. And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight is back after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.